soft shapes, waist-defining angular silhouettes, and lush detailing. Hello everyone, welcome back to Colors and Curves. So, you have figured out your kibby body type, but aren't sure how to start dressing the part? No worries, I have got you covered. In this video, I am going to break down what to wear, including clothing, hair, accessories, and makeup for the kibby theatrical romantic image identity category. We will cover everything from balancing your yin and yang to choosing the right shapes, lines, and fabrics. I have managed to find a copy of out of print book Metamorphosis, and I will be reading the exact clothing recommendations for a theatrical romantic straight from the 1980s. How cool is that? These tips are not just trendy, they are timeless. These are style laws that were applicable years ago and will still be relevant years from now. So let's get started without any further ado. Yin-yang balance. Soft yin with a slight yang undercurrent. Shape. Shapes should be rounded, intricate, and ornate. A slight sharpness at the edge or a tendency to the slightly oversized is good. Avoid geometrics and symmetrical shapes, chunky or bulky shapes, and sharp, severe shapes. Line and silhouette. Silhouettes should be hourglass, emphasizing the curves and showcasing the waist. The waist should be sharply defined and shoulders should be crisply padded. Tapering at the wrist, hemline, and knee areas. Lines should be soft, draped, flowing, clingy, ornate, or intricate. Avoid all severe silhouettes, all unconstructed or oversized silhouettes, all tailored silhouettes, all straight lines, all sharp lines, all wide and horizontal lines, all long vertical lines that hide the waist. Fabric should be lightweight and drapable for soft fluidity. Silks, jersey, challis, crepe, handkerchief linen, etc. Soft textures, a plush pile, suede, velvet, shantung, etc. Sheer fabrics and shiny fabrics are all excellent. Fluffy knits, that is angora, boucle, etc. are extremely effective. Avoid stiff fabrics, heavyweight fabrics, rough textures, and dull finished fabrics. Detail should be intricate, ornate, delicate, and quite lavish. An axis of detail and trim is important to help frame and focus the face. Bows, sheer lace, jabots, soft ruffles, and sparkly applique are excellent. Neckline should be draped and soft or shirred and gathered. Shoulders should be padded but curved. Shoulder tucks, gathers, and bouffant shapes are perfect. Sleeves should be tapered at the wrist. Delicate and ornate buttons and trims are advisable. Waistline should always be emphasized. Gathers, shirring, and draping at the waist are necessary for softness and intricacy. Avoid plain or minimal detail, sharp or severe detail, extremely oversized, bulky detail, symmetrical, subdued detail, and crisp, perky detail. Separates. Your separates should always include an artful blending of plush textures, draped fabrics, and luxurious colors, so you never disrupt the soft fluidity of line. Always avoid any kind of soft contrast between top and bottom. Jackets. Jackets should be short and nibbed at the waist. Flouncy peplums that flare out or hang down in the back are best. Lapels can be very ornate with scalloped edges, braiding or bejeweled trim, or slightly pointed and peaked. Shawl lapels are also effective. Trim should always be ornate. Avoid severely tailored jackets, unconstructed boxy jackets, traditional blazer styles, and long jackets that hide the waist. Skirts should be soft and shapely. Your version of a straight skirt is actually tulip shaped with some gathering at the waist and a narrow taper at the hem. This type of hemline should be short, no longer than just below the knee. The other type of skirt that you wear equally well is a softly flowing skirt with an uneven hem. This will be longer, at least mid-calf. Skirts should have intricate detail such as draping, shirring, gathers, or bias cut pieces. Trumpets, sarongs, and circles are all good shapes. Avoid severe or straight skirts. Traditional tailored styles, that is your A-lines, pencil slim styles, etc. Wide, shapeless styles, long hemlines, except on uneven hems that drape and flow, and sharp pleats. Pants should always be soft and draped, showcasing your curvy figure. Gathers, draping or shirring at the waist, and a narrow or tapered ankle. Pants should be short, ending at the ankle. Avoid straight, tailored styles, sharp details, that is, pleats, cuffs, pockets, baggy, unconstructed styles. Blouses, soft, silky, and draped styles with draped or ornate details and lavish, intricate trim. Avoid stiffly tailored styles with sharp details, unconstructed, shapeless styles. Sweaters, plush, fluffy knits with soft necklines, ornate trim, and lavish patterns. Short shaped styles that are fitted at the waist and wrists. Avoid heavy, bulky knits, skinny, ribbed knits, plain styles such as cardigans, crude necked Shetlands, etc. Shapeless, baggy styles. Dresses should always be feminine and shapely. Defined shoulders, waist emphasis, and intricate detail, shirring, gathers, sparkles, appliques, etc. Soft and draped necklines, tapered wrists, and a tapered hemline if short, flared hemline if long. Lightweight fabrics with sheen or plushness and luscious colors complete the picture. Avoid sharply tailored styles, unconstructed styles, long, no waist styles, and symmetrical, subdued styles. Color. Your use of color should be bright and lush, emphasizing a watercolor blend or bright/light motif. Some sharp contrast is exciting, however, you will always want some vivid colors in your outfits. Pastels can also be quite elegant if you mix them with light accessories. Dark colors can be too stark for you unless you break them up with vivid accents or use them in the evening in very glamorous fabrics with sheen and plushness. Charmeuse, satin, lace, or velvet. Avoid head to toe dark colors, too stark for you, head to toe neutrals, too tiring on you, and monochromatic schemes, too dull for you. Prints should be vivid and luscious, with the emphasis on an abstract or watercolor blend. Swirls of color, intricate or ornate shapes, and wild florals are best. Rounded or feathered edges are lovely, as are vivid color combinations. Size should be moderate to large. Avoid geometrics, animated perky styles, small symmetrical styles, stripes, and plaits. Accessories should always be feminine, intricate, and ornate. Invest in high quality hair, for these are crucial details in polishing your look and providing elegance and sophistication. Shoes, delicate feminine styles, strappy pumps with open backs and toes, ornate trim, feminine flats. Avoid basic pumps, angular pumps, chunky styles, and plain styles. Bags, small, rounded shapes, ornate, intricate trim, gathers, tucks, beads, etc. Lightweight, supple leather. Fabric bags, delicate shoulder straps, elegantly narrow briefcase, or unusual materials such as ostrich or suede. Belts. Belts should be worn whenever possible to showcase the waist. Soft, supple waist, moderate to wide, crushy, ornate and intricate buckles, bejeweled and beaded styles. Avoid stiff styles, narrow self belts, slim subdued styles. Hats, rounded shapes, crisp brims. Picture frames, small chic cocktail hats with veils or ornate trim. Avoid sharp, man-tailored hats, floppy hats, crisp caps, or ethnic hats. Hosiery should always be ultra sheer. Lacy textures are excellent. A light leg with the stocking and shoe blending together several shades lighter than your hemline is elegant and sophisticated, and very effective when you're wearing your luscious bright colors or soft pastels. Darker hemlines will require a darker stocking, but keep it as translucent as possible. Silk stockings and a touch of sparkly trim is excellent for evenings. Jewelry. Jewelry is your most important accessory. You simply can't wear too much of it when it's the right kind, and you simply can't do without it. It provides elegance, glamour, and sophistication. Shapes are intricate, ornate, rounded, swirling, baroque, and rococo. Sparkly materials are essential. Crystal, gems, glass, polished metals, etc. Even for daytime. Although you can suggest rather than pour it on here. In the evening, go for broke and trail your jewels behind you. Just remember to keep the combination of delicate/lavish working together. Delicate in workmanship and lavish in effect. Avoid geometrics, sharp, severe or avant-garde pieces, chunky pieces, rough, heavy or ethnic pieces, small symmetrical pieces, and a no jewelry look. Evening wear, fitted shapes with ornate trim and waist emphasis, cleavage emphasis, draped fabrics, sparkly fabrics, plush fabrics, and theatrical ensembles. Form-fitting gowns with cleavage emphasis, shirt and draped cocktail dresses, fitted dinner suits with peplum jackets and ornate trims, and bustier dresses. Hair should be lavish and ornate, adding the extra special touch of stylization to your image identity. The shape should be rounded, soft, and as full as possible. Waves, perms, sets, teasings, and the like are all potential pluses for you. Just remember to keep the hair soft, never stiff. If your hair is long, it should be elaborate and voluminous in a very well cared for manner. If your hair is on the short side, it should look super stylized and coiffed. The cut will require some layering for curve. Avoid severe styles, geometric cuts, blunt edged cuts, overly layered hair, wash and wear styles. Hair color. If you want to color your hair, choose shades that are rich and vibrant. You are striving for a glamorous hair color, which means intense. Browns are rich, reds are fiery, blondes are bright, and black is jet. As you gray, you'll probably want to cover it, although dramatic silver streaks can be quite theatrical if you're lucky enough to have inherited them. Avoid overly pale colors except platinum, highlights that are meant to soften the color. Soft equals tired in this case. Salt and pepper hair unless the base color is very dark and the streaks are silvery and white. Makeup provides the icing for your cake and should be very polished, colorful, and watercolor soft. A touch of sparkle is always refined and sophisticated, even for daytime, and evening makeup can glitter away. Soft and bright colors should be artfully blended around the eyes, while the cheeks should be rosy and the lips glossy. Avoid overly dark shades and heavy contouring, too stark for you. Neutrals or smoky makeup, very tiring and aging on you. And minimal makeup, not a chance, you ornate jewel. Alright, that was quite a bit to take in, but dressing for the Kibi theatrical romantic is actually pretty easy. Think waist defining silhouettes and soft tailoring, and go for lush details. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more like this. Don't miss my next video where we'll dive into the Kibi pure romantic body type. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Comment below what you want to see next. My services are linked in the description and also in the top pinned comment. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.